Hello everyone, we are going to evaluate this function on the board. And the question on the board read, g of x is equal to ax squared plus 24 for the function g defined above. A is a constant and g of 4 is equal to 8. Then what is the value of g of negative 4? So this is evaluation of function. So if you read this question well, for the function g of x defined above, a is a constant and g of 4 is equal to 8. Then we are asked to evaluate g of negative 4. The first thing we're going to do is to solve for the value of a here, which is constant. And to solve for the value of a, from the equation, we are given that g of 4 is equal to 8. If g of 4 is equal to 8, that means g of x is the same as g of 4, and g of 4 is the same as 8. Okay, so if g of x is equal to if g of x is the same as g of 4, that means this x here is the same as 4. So this is the two things we are going to use to solve for the value of the constant a from this function. So what are we going to do? Anywhere we see g of x in this function, we are going to replace 8. Then anywhere we see x, we will replace 4. So now from the function g of x, so in place of g of x, we're going to replace 8, which is equal to a. So we are looking for a. Then x is the same as 4. When we plug in 4 here, 4 square is the same as 16. So here is going to be what? 16a plus 24. Now we're going to solve for the value of a from here. So this is going to be what? 8. When we take this constant 24 to the left hand side, become negative 24 because of this equality sign, which is equal to 16a. 8 minus 24 is going to give us minus 16, which is equal to 16a. Then we divide both sides by the coefficient of a, which is 16. Then here also is 16. This 16 is going to cancel this 16. We are left with a, which is equal to negative 16 divided by 16 is going to give us negative 1. So therefore, the value of a is equal to negative 5. But we are asked to solve for the value of g of negative 4. So g of negative 4 is the same as what? G of x. So anywhere we see x is the same as negative 4, and anywhere we see a in the function is going to be what? Negative 1. So from the function given is what? G of x is equal to ax to power 2 plus 24. We just use this to get the value of a. Now we are going to evaluate g of negative 4. So g of negative 4 now will be equal to a. We solve a to be negative 1. So this is going to be a negative 1, then multiply by x to power 2. And x is negative 4. So we have negative 4 to power 2, then plus 24. So g of negative 4 now be equal to negative 4 to power 2 is negative 4 multiplied by negative 4, which is going to give us positive 16. Then positive 16 multiplied by negative 1 is going to give us negative 16, then plus 24. So therefore, g of negative 4 now will be equal to negative 16 plus 24 is going to give us positive 8. So positive 8 is the value of g of negative 4 from this function. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.